Please take a look at this video I made showing what exactly NIO Power has to offer. Battery swap stations. NIO started the battery swapping with their first generation swap station. The sequence is the following. You drive your car to the station and let the NIO worker at the station drive the car into the station to then swap the battery of the car. But in 2021, NIO launched its second generation swap station. The big advantage of the new station is that you only have to drive the car into the marked area in front of the station, and the car then takes over and autonomously drives into the station, where by the push of a button, the car shuts down and the swapping process starts. The whole process from the start of the car driving into the station until the battery has been swapped takes only about 5 minutes when using the second generation swap station. To avoid queuing in front of the station, NIO added the reservation feature to the NIO app. So you are given a fixed time to when it's your turn to swap the battery. A second-generation swap station has a compartment of 13 batteries and is able to swap 312 batteries a day by taking up space of only 4 parking spots. Battery as a service subscription. Of course, with battery swapping being a rather rare and unique feature in the EV industry, NIO came up with its own subscription model for battery swapping called Battery as a Service, or short BaaS. With NIO's Battery as a Service subscription, you buy your NIO vehicle without owning a battery yourself. This means that your vehicle purchase price will be initially lower compared to the car including the battery. In Norway, for example, a NIO ES8 with the 100 kWh battery costs 67,000 euros. If you now would buy the same ES8 with the Battery as a Service subscription, the price of the ES8 drops to 51,000 euro, including a monthly subscription fee of 209 euros. So the initial purchase price is 16,000 euro lower without the battery, and it would take about 6.37 years until you reach the price of the battery by paying the monthly fee. What else does BaaS offer, other than the lower purchase price? You are always able to up or downgrade your battery subscription. If you use your car in town, a smaller battery like NIO's 75 kWh battery would be more than enough, and you only pay a monthly fee of 146 euros as for Norway users. If you plan to go on a longer trip, you simply switch to a bigger battery and back. When a new battery is released in the future, like the 150 kWh battery by NIO in 2023, you can upgrade your subscription to get your car's range to increase. Like this, you are able to increase the range of your car without having to buy a new car to extend range, because so far, NIO's batteries are universal and compatible with all its models. In addition to upgradability, NIO offers Norway users 2 swaps a month and a total of 200 kWh of energy for free. Also, a major advantage is that in case of a defect battery, you don't have to worry at all. You simply get a new one, whereas a battery owner, you would have to let it get fixed or even have to buy a new one and cover the costs yourself. NIO is running a diagnosis of their batteries and the cars each time they are swapped, so the system will detect defect or worn batteries and they will be sorted out to guarantee that customers will always get a healthy battery. So it can also update the car's software if it should be not up to date. In Norway, there are also currently over 90% of the NIO users who are subscribed to the BaaS model. How does battery swapping fit into sustainability? Of course, NIO has to own more batteries than there are car owners, which means there is a bigger need in raw materials to match the battery need, which is not ideal when it comes to sustainability. Though battery swapping has one big advantage against supercharging. Supercharging your car sounds nice at first glance, but it also comes with some major disadvantage. With supercharging, the current flowing into your battery causes it to warm up significantly. This stresses the battery more than conventional AC chargers. Done from time by time, it won't have a large impact on the lifetime, but using it over and over again will have a long-term effect to the battery range. So do you rather want to charge your car fast, or do you want to expand the lifespan of your battery? Battery swapping combines both of them. You recharge your battery as fast as currently possible by simultaneously ensuring minimal wear to the battery. NIO charges its batteries with adopted speeds and keeps the temperature at a certain point to expand the lifetime of all their batteries. In Norway, not sure about China, NIO charges its batteries to a maximum of 90% to ensure an even longer battery lifetime. After a battery being sorted out, it gets into a second life cycle by being used as a power storage battery, for example. NIO is also doing tests with the power grid and its swap stations. During low operations, NIO could stabilize the power grid by releasing energy back into the grid if needed. It could operate like a small power storage, which could help the grid to run more stable. Just take the numbers of battery there are with 1,000 swap stations with 13 batteries of at least 70 kilowatt hours. This would be an energy storage of almost 1 million kilowatt hour.